Howdy, howdy, howdy. So, now that we've seen everything in the mysterious Diz box, let's actually look and kind of use this stuff in a little bit more detail now, shall we? So, obviously, first off, I think the first thing I want to do with most of this stuff is I want to clean it and make sure that it's all good. So, here's how we're going to do this. What I'm going to do is, I think starting with these little cartridges, I'm sure these cartridges work, but I always like Price Star, no! It's alright, he's okay. It's okay. Starting with these cartridges, and then we'll also probably do the controllers, and then lastly the Dreamcast. I think we'll clean that, and then we'll look at the other stuff after we clean things. And because cleaning isn't necessarily the most interesting thing to watch, and I'm probably not going to be talking that much while it all happens, I'll probably just speed it up, so... Alright, and there's all of our games cleaned. And yeah, this is like a fair amount of dirt to be on there, which makes sense considering the stuff was mostly in a box for a really long time, so of course there's going to be some dust in there, but that's all gone. Anyways, next up we're going to do the controllers, because these are also pretty dirty, and then we'll get to the good stuff. Alright, and that's the controllers done. I think what I'm going to be doing with these is I'm going to take them apart off screen and do a little bit more detailed deep cleaning. I think I've got most of the grime off the face. I think, yeah, there's still a little dirt on the D-pad here and these crevices and whatnot. I tried to get a little bit, but I was like, nah, I think I'll just pop these bad boys open sometime later and do a deep clean on these. But for the sake of time, let's move on. We did get most of these clean enough for my standards. So lastly, there's one last thing that we need to clean, and that is going to be the Dreamcast itself. So right back at it. Alright, for the Dreamcast, I have a different light turned on so I can actually see a little bit better. So let's get to work. Alright. I definitely don't think I got everything on this bad boy. It was pretty dirty, but I do think I got most of it. Obviously the yellowing I can't really do anything about unless I want to retro bright this, which, yeah, I'm fine with having a little bit of a piss-colored Dreamcast, to be honest. it's not really necessarily the end of the world. And, so yeah, that's all the cleaning. So now let's get to the actually fun part. And, let's look at some stuff. So let's start by taking a look at this unopened Xbox 360 controller. Mostly because usually when you open something brand new, there's a certain feel to it, the classic new controller feel. And I've never actually had that with the Xbox 360, so let's see. My Xbox 360 controllers that I have are all used, and they kind of feel like crap. That's not how you do it. That is not how you do it. Come on. Come on! Let me in! Ah, nom nom nom. The frick? How do you open this? Aha! We got something. Aha! Yeah, oh. Aha! Ow. That's really sharp. Ow. 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 Drop. Just drop. Just drop. Hey! Ow. Alright, I'm throwing this away. Jesus Christ, this is a safety hazard. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that does feel nice. Look at that. It is a brand new Xbox 360 controller. No batteries in here. There's a scroll. What the hell is this? Der finner more information. See printed manual for more information. Yeah. Dude, especially having one of these brand new is very nice. Because all of the Xbox 360 controllers I have had at least one pair of batteries from the previous owner, not me, because I buy all these used. They all have these batteries, they all exploded at least once, so there's at least some little battery acid that gets in these bad boys. And the corrosion makes it so these things don't connect that well. So if you bump your 360 controller even slightly, the whole thing disconnects because it dies. So having a brand new one, look at that. Look at that. That is nice. I've been playing a lot of Xbox 360 these past couple of days, so I enjoy this. This is very cool. All right, we're gonna take a look at this bad boy. This is the Sega Nomad. I showed this off previously with the other stuff, but I really want to show this thing in action. So first of all, I put batteries in the battery pack, and it seems like how it works is there's something to clip these little metal parts onto these here metal parts, but maybe I just need to, or one more Q-tip. Maybe I need to clean off the contacts a little bit because I just wasn't able to get that going. That's why I have this bad boy. This is the cable, the specific cable that came in the box. So let's see. Maybe we can just like clean that off just a little bit with the Q-tip and some rubbing alcohol. Clear any gunk off so we can make a clean connection, because I know that a lot of other systems that use this kind of metal to metal contact transfer nonsense for battery stuff, usually this stuff gets a little like oxidized and then stops working so well. So yeah, you'd want to really like jam that in, I guess. But even if I hold this in, yeah, I don't know, maybe you need the clip, or there's something I'm doing wrong, but unfortunately, this does not appear to like the battery pack. Which, I mean, I'm personally, like, okay with, you know. This thing eats batteries like no one's business anyways, so I probably wouldn't be really using this for genuine on-the-go gaming. I got to admit, originally, I didn't really see the appeal of the Nomad as someone who already owned a Genesis. I thought to myself, you're mostly going to be tethered to a wall, and you are going to basically be getting the same exact experience on a regular Mega Drive on a TV, then using a crappy Game Gear screen. And that's where I have been wrong my whole life. This thing is actually really cool. So actually, let's try one of the games that we got in the box. Let's try let's try Rice Star. This thing is actually really cool. So you put in your Mega Drive game, you just turn it on, and you get a red screen apparently. I guess I didn't clean this that well. Now we're good. Let's see if we can show this off not horribly. There is a contrast switch. There we go. Look at this bad boy. This is a way to play Mega Drive games on the go. The speaker leaves a little bit to be desired. This is it at maximum volume, and it's mono. It's kind of tinny, but it works for the Mega Drive's OST. I love Ristar, by the way. This game, you will probably hear a lot of its music in the background of my videos, because it is indeed one of my favorite Mega Drive games. It's a little hard to get some decent footage of this. Sorry, it's just mostly pointing at a camera. But, yeah! We got Ristar. Hell yeah. There is a little bit of minor ghosting on the screen. The screen is definitely not the greatest quality. But, I mean, it's a way to play, right? It's way better than I thought it would be, the screen quality. It definitely probably won't work that well with, faster games. So let's try something a little crazier, shall we? Let's play some Sonic. Like, this is a good looking screen. I was expecting this screen to be Game Gear quality, and it's certainly faded. The colors are certainly faded, but it absolutely works still. This is definitely good for most games. It's maybe not the best for Sonic due to how blurry the image gets, but it does its best. It's playable still. It's still definitely playable. And the D-pad feels really nice too. You can play Alien Soldier on the go. If that doesn't automatically make this thing the coolest thing ever, I don't know what to tell ya. It's Alien Soldier on the go. Hell yeah. This game is one of my favorite games on the Mega Drive. So, to be able to play it anywhere on actual hardware, mind you, because you can play this game anywhere through emulation or even officially through the Nintendo Switch online service. However, there is nothing with more power and real blast processing, authentic blast processing, than playing Alien Soldier on the Sega Nomad. Because the Nomad exists as a portable Genesis, you have all the bells and whistles of a Genesis. I guess with the exception of there's no expansion slot, at least built into the system. I know you can mod this to add support for things such as the Sega CD, but I honestly like this thing staying as it is. You can also mod it to have a better screen, and you can mod it to have a actual like player 1 controller out. I'm not gonna do any of that. I like this thing as it is. And you can still do some pretty funny stuff on it. For example, we can get some Game Genie action. We can get our Game Genie on. And then we can also play some Sonic and Knuckles here. And we can play some Sonic 3. Put some Sonic 3 on top of that. And yeah. Now we're playing with power. Sonic. Sonic. Now we're playing with power. To play some nice Sonic 3 and Knuckles. and Game Genie on the Sega Nomad. Hell yeah. The music quality actually isn't that bad either. There's a lot of Mega Drive models that have not great sound quality. And this sounds decent. It's just a little quiet. I can't imagine playing this outdoors would get you a lot of volume. I would definitely recommend getting some headphones for this. But yeah. You even have support, I believe, for games like Virtua Racing here, which uses the Sega Virtual Processor. Oh ho ho! Virtua Racing on the go. Not only would this game be very cool to play in portable form, but also the lower response time of the screen here makes the lower resolution a little bit more manageable, a little bit more tolerable. What's the go button? B? Awesome. That being said, this game already has a pretty good frame rate. It's a very good port. Not as good as the 32X version, but still a very fun way to play. And very responsive port of Virtua Racing, for sure. I do believe it is not possible. Yeah, not only would I have to be running off of batteries, but even if I unplug this thing, I do not believe this... Oh wait, no it does. Does this actually fit all the way? Wait. Kind of. Well, I can't try playing with the Sega 32X because I would need to... Ah, yeah, there's our problem. We would need to plug in the 32X to the video port there. It maybe if you make a custom cable you can get it working, but you would need a custom cable both for the Nomad's video out to go to the 32X, as well as some way to power the Nomad unless you're a mad lad that uses batteries. But I guess it could work in theory? I wouldn't know. Unfortunately, we cannot play on the 32X. We cannot play Knuckles Chaotix on a Nomad. But you know, I'll take Alien Soldier. I'll take Alien Soldier. Alien Soldier on its own is fine. One game that you cannot play on the Nomad is this game. This is X-Men on the Sega Genesis. And while you can certainly put it in the system and turn it on to play it, it will definitely boot, but you cannot finish the game. This game is super weird in that there is a section in this game where you need to reset your system to progress. The Nomad does not have a reset button, so the game basically soft locks right then and there if you try to play it with the actual cartridge on a Nomad. You can even get a flash cartridge like the Mega EverDrive X5 here. Oh god. There we go. I believe this should also work. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. And yeah, there it is. You can play anything you want on this bad boy. I want to see, does the Master System support still work? Can we play Alex Kidd in Miracle World on a Sega Nomad? I guess not. The Mega Drive has built-in Master System support. However, obviously the power base converter would not fit into a weird cartridge shape like this. So that's why I was wondering if there was a way to play a Master System game. Let's try Fantasy Zone. No dice. Unfortunately, I guess this does not natively play Sega Master System games. You're gonna need a Game Gear for that. I also think the Nomad would be an excellent choice to play the longer RPG games on the go, where you can kind of grind on it anywhere you want, rather than playing it stuck on one TV. Does Diz still have a save file on here? Ed! Why is his name Ed? And Lynn. The save battery still works on this bad boy. It's very cool. Let's be Ed, I guess. But yeah, playing something like a more invested RPG would be very cool on the Sega Nomad. In fact, I'm actually playing through Landstalker right now, and I might play through the rest of the game on this thing just because it's more comfortable. You can play it on a couch, in your hands, instead of having to look at a big television. It's more personal that way, isn't it? Let's try to take this Sega Nomad one step beyond. So, because the speaker for the Sega Nomad is kind of quiet, let's try plugging it in to a external speaker and seeing what happens. I think the game we will test this with will be Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, because Puyo Puyo has an excellent OST. And let's see what happens. The Mega Drive sound chip is very cool, so to have essentially a portable way to play Mega Drive music. Let's see, does it work? Oh? Oh wow, you can really feel the bass. That's awesome. Yo! And now you can play some Puyo Puyo with incredible music quality on the go. Very cool. Alright, let's see. I don't know if this game requires the mouse to be in controller port 1 or controller port 2. But let's see if we can play with one hand on the Nomad and the other hand on the Sega Mega Mouse in controller port 2 here. I would love to see someone play a game all the way through in this fashion. Let's see. We got our boosted speakers. We've got our mouse right here. I honestly don't know if it will work on this surface, but we will try. No one actually knows what the hell this game is. I've never actually figured out how to play Wacky Worlds. Oh my god, the mouse works. Oh my god. So, with the mouse and controller port 2, we can now play, you know, and go to Castle World. Get Sonic. Oh, this is just to go back. I honestly cannot understand this game. I don't even think with the manual this game would make any sense. Finally, the ultimate way to play video games. Have we strayed too far from the light of God? Probably. So this is the Sega Menacer. It is a light gun that only works on CRTs. And it's also freaking huge. Like, this thing's gun barrel is the size of the screen. So, will it work with the Sega Nomad? Probably not. Well, I like to be an optimist. Any of the buttons work? Survey says no. This does not work. No matter how... Yeah. It's not detecting anything. Unfortunate, but can you really be surprised? If you ever wanted to play a nice, rousing game of Eternal Champions by yourself on the Nomad, but the CPU just isn't good enough for you, you want to play against a human, you want to play against yourself, but you can't hold both the Nomad in one hand and the Player 2 controller in the other, so what do? Luckily for us, the Sega Nomad is activator compatible. So we can, if we unpause here, we could use the D-pad and buttons to control player 1 here, and our feet to control player 2. So now, we can fight against ourselves in the game and in real life. Oh god, and you can trip on cables because you have to keep all of this plugged in. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. Alright, now we are at the second part. Once again, I'm holding the camera instead of having it in any professional way. Mostly because I haven't tried this yet. We're gonna see this together. I have Diz's Dreamcast on top of mine currently, and we are going to see if it turns on. It should. I don't see why it wouldn't, but let's see. Actually, wait. Let's plug in the controller. All right, we got the controller in. And it appears the Dreamcast turns on. The fan is a little noisy. The fan is a little, it probably does, yeah, I have no idea what day it is. It's alright, it's 1998, bro. You keep telling yourself that. Wow, wait, yo, no, that's kind of concerned. What the hell is that noise it's making? The fan is certainly going, like, really fast. Is it heating up? It's, should probably take this open and clean out, like, the fan. Alright, so after opening this bad boy, it doesn't necessarily seem like there's any problems. Especially on the fan side. I was thinking that because the system is so yellow, and I recall Diz was telling me that he played this a lot, this was with a lot of smokers. So I was assuming that the reason why it was making all those noise was because the fan was full of gunk or something, and it was having a hard time, like, fanning it out, but no, the fan's actually rather clean. I think after comparing it with my own Dreamcast, which definitely is noisy, but not the same kind of noisy, I think it's probably fine. It doesn't really seem like, because this is the only fan on the Dreamcast. And so it seems like it's working, so maybe I just kind of overreacted. But I did want to at least check and make sure it was doing alright. Alright, here's a little fun fact for you guys that I just have learned. So, on the left here is the Dreamcast that I've owned myself personally, and on the right here is Diz's Dreamcast. And I was seriously considering figuring out why my Dreamcast had a different fan noise than this one, and it turns out I was looking at these serial numbers here, and despite the fact that both Dreamcasts were manufactured in July 1999, both of them, this one is a 670-14081E, and this one's a B, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe this is earlier than that? But then I noticed that this little circle with a number in it, this is a 0 and this is a 1, and that specifies what motherboard version is on these Dreamcasts. And the motherboard version, it seems like, I looked it up, the VA0s have metal fans, whereas the VA1s have plastic fans. So that's why it was sounding different. It's actually perfectly normal to sound like that. The more you know, maybe this will help someone. Alright, so here we are inside of the Dreamcast. And I've got a couple games that I want to try out on the thing, but first of all, I guess, let's check the VMU. See what's on it. See what we got. 98 blocks free. What did he play on this thing? We got Crazy Taxi. We got House of the Dead 2. We got Marvel vs. Capcom 2. We got Resident Evil Code Veronica, of course. More Code Veronica. Sonic Adventure 2. Alright, I see you. I see you, Diz. I see you, Diz. Sonic Adventure. And Toy Commander. Yo, we should try out Toy Commander. All of these are banger video games. Diz is clearly a man of taste. So let's see how far we got in each of these games, shall we? Okay, we're in. Let's see what's on Crazy Taxi. Let's see, did he finish the Crazy Box? He did a couple of them. Alright, I see you. I see you, John, or Pot. Let's try out that first disc of Resident Evil Code Veronica. Seems like it works. Does a load game just start a new game? Here we go. Let's see how far Diz got on this game, eh? It appears we've got a first save, a 14th save, and a 13th save. But it appears one of these is on disc 2. Alas! This will probably be as far as we get for Resident Evil Code Veronica, if I choose to play it. Hopefully we'll find disc 2, otherwise we'll have half a game. It appears to be able to read burned discs. So how many characters did you unlock, Diz? Let's find out. Let's see. Who did he have unlocked? No one! I mean, I don't really blame you. Unlocking characters in MVC2 is very unfun. Bro, you only played this game for 3 minutes! Wait, this is just me playing! SMH, shaking my... You can't see me right now? Shaking my head. I do hope that this isn't all just games that he hasn't really played too much of. I really don't want to call out a man for not... What's pot stand for? Maybe this isn't Diz. Maybe this is like someone else's memory card that Diz got a hold of somehow. Okay, he hasn't played... He literally hasn't played any of this besides the first level. Diz could not have finished any of the other games on this VMU. But if he plays a sufficient amount of Sonic Adventure 2, all will be forgiven. I'm not forgiving you! Alright. We are at the CRT today trying to figure out what is on the mysteriously labeled N64 memory card. It seems to be labeled Wayne Gretzky. So I'm going to first try out finding any hockey games that might detect this bad boy. We have found a Wayne Gretzky game. This is, 61 pages needed? Press A to delete files and make room. Yo! Look at this! There's a memory manager! Okay, wait. Yo. Okay, so we got Duke Nukem. We got Bomber. None of these... Oh, I guess there's Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey. Okay, I was gonna be like, none of these are Wayne Gretzky. So we got Blast Corps. We got Diddy Kong Racing. We got Turok. We got Bomberman 64. We got Duke Nukem. Yo! Thank you, Wayne Gretzky. We got Blast Corps. Hey! This is him! Is that 72? Holy crap! Holy! Man likes Blast Corps, clearly. He's gotten everything. Clearly, I see what Diz was doing instead of playing Dreamcast. Let's try out Diddy Kong Racing. Let's see if there's anything on the transfer pack or on the controller pack here. That's me. So 47, I guess, going off of what I've played, let's see, wait. I guess, yeah, let's put that in game B. He's got everything. Impressive. Let's check Duke Nukem. Level 6. I have no idea how far this is. How do you play Duke Nukem? Oh, it's backwards! You use the stick to look around and the D-pad to move? Oh, oh! Let's see. It's like the furthest he's gotten is level 8. Is this far in the game? This also controls the same way. Oh, why does up look down? No. Whoa. Whoa. Where are the dinosaurs? That's a gun. That's not a dinosaur. I'm getting a whole bunch of guns. Is there a dinosaur? Is this the last level? That's not a dinosaur. On the topic of Nintendo 64, let's try out that VHS tape. I got my VCR on my multimedia shelf down there, near my Laserdisc player. It's actually not my Laserdisc player, it's my brother's, but it is a Laserdisc player nonetheless. So let's see if it goes. Let's see.
Back from a third-person view, or you can actually watch from a first-person view. You're gonna have to destroy all these TIE fighters, asteroids, and you can see the exploding material just
It's
the other level.
It's kind of working. It's Star Wars. Oh, we're here.
On June 23rd, 1996, N64 was released in Japan. The results were nothing less than phenomenal. Within hours, over 500,000 systems cleared the shelves.
Yo! Oh, this is cheesy. I want to see what they have to say about Mario. And then we'll probably call it a day after that. You can probably find this whole video in much better quality on YouTube. Go to the Mario chamber. Oh man, look at that frame rate.
N64, the driving force in the next generation of video games.
What is this?
Mario.
Hey guys, how you doing? So, I understand you're here to find out about the Nintendo 64.
It's Clob.
Mario Mario. Check out Mario. Hey. Mario. Oh, Mario.
I have no idea how I'm gonna edit that. And we end our journey on the Nintendo GameCube, where we will first check out what is on the Chilby. And oh, now it focuses. The Chilby Animal Crossing memory card. Considering the fact that this is an Animal Crossing branded memory card and it has precisely enough space to only fit an Animal Crossing save file, I have a feeling that this is going to have Animal Crossing data and nothing else. Let's see if that assumption is true. Does NES save data? Wait. Then we got I don't know. Wait, does this person have NES games? Yo, wait. I was honestly just gonna be all like, whatever, I don't need, because I don't like Animal Crossing, but I forgot, GameCube Animal Crossing has, NES games in it. So let's look at that. Woo! Alright. We are in Animal Crossing. It's Buzz! I'm Ben. I'm Diz. It's me. DizzyDizaster. Alright, let's see, what do we have in here? First of all, we have a future shirt. It's from the future. We got some pears. Nothing in the fish and insects. Whose house is this? Is this just empty? It's just empty. Well, let's see what Diz's house looks like, shall we? Oh. Well, where's the NES data from? Alright, enough of this. We got a Game Boy player. This is the ideal best way to play WarioWare. Is spinning an entire GameCube. Alright. Shave. Lure. Got him. Zap. Got him. A gobble. This is surprisingly not the most bizarre thing I've done with game hardware all today. I think the Sega Activator Nomad still takes the cake. Got it. Alright. And that will be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this interesting little deep dive into the things that we got. Testing things out, figuring out what works and what doesn't. Shoutouts once again to DizzyDizaster for hooking me up with all this cool stuff. I am very grateful for all of this, and I will definitely be using the majority of this stuff pretty constantly, not only on my streamer time, but also just on my own. So, thank you. Once, I cannot say how many times. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you a lot. But, yeah, very cool. I don't know how to end the video. Bye-bye!